I need inspiration. I haven't been on DeviantArt in ages. What do we have? I forgot what I drew last time. Only from McDonald's. Oh yeah. Whoa! Oh! Okay. I got this. Okay.
Okay, I definitely need to close and reopen my browser.
Closer?
Yeah, after a while, the memory usage starts to build up.
You need to restart, you're saying?
Just the browser.
Go for it. Are you using browser, not the app?
No, I'm using the app. I was reading on the browser. I also have an Android emulator running.
Ah.
Yeah, I get on a mobile game. I get points for characters just by completing dungeons. So I have a macro running it, constantly running it through the dungeons that don't cost any stamina.
Ah.
That way I can build up points for different characters.
Hang on, I need to be right back, but start up the stream if you can. Oh, yeah. No big deal. Hang on.
And that's nothing's there. Huh. Let's see.
All right. Oh, this will be.
Did you come up with something, or?
Yeah. I think I got something.
I think I know where this is going.
I'm just giving you what you wanted, to be honest. I actually like this a lot. That's awesome.
That is definitely a key.
It's a keyblade. Yeah, I'm just doing what Alex said as well. I mean, hitting somebody with this edge would, like, seriously do some damage.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, this finally finished. Let me get it. I'm trying to get it up. Hang on. Here, don't stream it if we're streaming right now, but it's proof. You can't move the sloth, so they actually pick it up and then set it on you, and then you have to walk into it, basically. I have boy sloth. The boy sloth have, like, the orange patch on their back. Look at him, he's so cute. He's so cute. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty, as I say in the video, he's pretty soft, actually. He's pretty soft. He's not like really soft, but he looks really rough, but he's not actually. He's quite nice. His head's pretty small too. It looks, it doesn't look like that, but their heads are pretty small. They're kind of like just the end of their neck. You know what I mean? It doesn't get any bigger. It's like the width of their neck is about as big as their head. Kind of weird for a creature. Sloths are weird, but they're cute. And they also don't go to the bathroom for a week. And then if they're in a tree, they have to climb down from the tree for some reason, and then they go to the bathroom. But they don't go to the bathroom in the tree for some reason.
Of course not. It may end up landing on someone else.
What was
They're very courteous like that.
They're courteous. And that's also when they get eaten most. Because for some reason, being the slowest animal imaginable and getting down on the ground is not the best move.
Yeah.
Not really a survival tactic. Just realized it usually goes like that on a key. I have a key for a model. I brought one of my keys. And no, I didn't copy it exactly, so...
So yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh. So yeah, basically everyone just recently got back from Vegas. My parents actually got me one of those snack box things. You know, like the monthly crate things. Like for snacks.
Loot Crate. I remember when Manapony used to get those.
Yeah, they got me one of the snack ones.
What was in it?
Various Japanese snacks and a melon cream soda, which I had earlier today. Haven't actually had any of the snacks yet. Been busy working through all the other snacks they brought me back from Vegas. They went to the M&M store.
That would explain it. How a pony might hold a massive something like this. I'm going to straighten this out. This is kind of crooked. Oh, shoot, I drew that on the background. You know what, actually, I'm just gonna forget it and oop, put it there. What did I do there? What the frick? I like ditched out my thing. Oh shoot. That's the thing. do you make it snap back to the thing, I wonder?
Drag it into place.
Oh, see how it's super long? Like I can't exit the window either. See that? Like you can't move this. I'm just gonna close it. There we go. Look, it's over here now. Snap to the wall. Okay, there we go. Jeez.
Yeah.
It wasn't allowing me to do that. Right.
Something like, well, something like that should probably do it.
Layers. I'm just gonna have to trace over it.
This is it. Yoda Soda Creations podcast. Season 9 premiere. Beginning of the end. Let's do this.
Was that you actually starting, or?
I figured starting in a unique way would sort of make. I figured starting in a unique way would make it feel like something big was going down, which it was.
It like the usual enthusiasm. So I wasn't sure if you were just kind of practicing or what.
Oh, we don't practice around here. We do first takes.
True. But yeah, beginning of the end. Wow, what a way to begin the season.
Yeah, they started on a skip and a jump. They weren't slacking around.
Skipping compared to the last couple season premieres, they pole vaulted.
They were definitely slow burners compared to this one.
Yeah, because this one moves fast.
Like, really fast. But it's in a good way.
Yeah. It's like, oddly enough, it doesn't feel as rushed as a lot of them have been.
If anything, it felt long, but that's not really too bad a thing.
Yeah, it's like they managed to find a way to compress it down in such a way that it feels like there's a lot, at the same time doesn't feel rushed.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely a step up, like I said. Probably say one of the best premieres since season 5.
Yeah.
Definitely to put in the. Usually this is for girls. Just wait until you watch this category.
Yeah. It's like if I had to pick like the top 3 premieres in no particular order: season 2, season 5, season 9.
Yikes. It's up there for you. I don't know yet. I'm terrible at ranking stuff, so I would have to rewatch it. A bunch of them.
And like I said, that was in no particular order.
Mm.
Just that at those 3, I probably rate like the top 3 of premieres in no order.
I should also mention that there are times where I have special things, like back when we were doing the Halloween episode. You excluded, unfortunately. I talked in a very interesting voice, and also introduced it in a sort of way that sort of reference a particular animation.
Ah. Okay.
But yeah, not all intros have to be. Yeah, but yeah, not all intros have to be the same. Not all my intros have to be the same.
Yeah, it was just different from what I was used to.
Let's see. Let's see if we can warp this. No. Perspective, I think. There we go. I kind of want to...
Huh.
I wonder if that works. I'm trying to make it look like it's coming at you, sort of.
But make it look like it's... Are you trying to stab the audience again?
Yeah. He's figured it out already.
Bad. We told you about this. No stabbing the audience.
You can't tell me. You can't. I'm making mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me. Okay, yeah, I like that. And then that's a powerful tool. That perspective tool, because you can just literally draw anything normally, and then if you're terrible at perspective, just make it look like it's coming at you or something. Pony time.
Yes, pony time indeed.
And as usual, and as with a lot of premieres, they don't beat about the bush.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it gets started quickly, but it certainly escalates up that way fast.
It doesn't sit around. No, it tells you what this episode's going to be about right away.
And you know, it else tells people what the episode's going to be like right away. All those animatics that we got. Didn't actually watch any of them.
No, I didn't either.
But we got like 6 of them.
So little background for all of you that might be watching. All of us stayed away from most stuff.
I think
things like the commercials. Sometimes you can't really avoid those.
I was pretty good. I didn't.
They were showing the commercial during spring breakdown.
Oh, you were done.
I edited it out for your convenience.
Why, thank you.
I only saw 1, maybe 2 trailers. I also knew that I also knew from I also knew from a news post that at least one news post that one element from a previous generation was coming in, and that was about it.
Yeah, but for people who actually know of Gen 1 and like, there are very few things else that they could bring in that would make sense.
Occasionally, I saw something on Twitter, but yeah.
But at least the episode wasn't leaked early this time. Yay!
We were safe. This is going to be kind of hard, the perspective on this. I'll do my best, but... But
so,
yeah. Go for it.
Hey, you go ahead.
Just, it lived up to a bit of the hype, I think, at least.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to do that usually with a diehard fan base, but I think it laid the groundwork for a pretty good season finale. Oh shoot!
I'm also glad the layout. I'm also glad part of the layout that. Also glad part of the layout that I arranged today didn't look too out of place.
Right. It kind of mumbled there a little bit. I pretty much got something out of place.
I was just saying I was glad glad that part of the layout I made for today didn't look out of place.
Ah. Okay. Sorry about that.
Speaking of,
should we start getting into the recap?
yeah, I was wondering when.
Yeah, we were just talking about stuff, as you do. So anyway, Twilight and her friends are rushed into the castle in Canterlot, not in Ponyville, because they have been called by the princess for... It's an urgent message. Hold on.
Yeah, sounds like.
Connection into the red.
Yeah, sounds like.
That was awful.
Apologies for having some technical difficulties today.
I understand nothing of that. And waiting.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we've been having a bit of connection issues, guys.
The internet is not our friend tonight.
Yeah, it's been kind of mean to us.
Indeed.
Okay, I think I got a good stance in my mind.
Well, it's never been in the red this long.
Huh?
My connection has never been in the red this long before.
Oh boy.
What'd you do?
An idea? Gonna get out of the call and join back in.
All right.
You hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And in the red again. Hey, the video loaded, so yay. Yeah, the internet's been kind of finicky this week. And I know I probably sound all robot right now, so I don't want to try to do the recap.
Crumbled.
It's true.
Hello?
Hello?
Green.
Yay, green! Okay. Where were we? Ah, yes. Urgent message from the princesses. So they rush to the castle in Canterlot, and they're wondering what's happening. Is there a major threat? No, it turns out Princesses Luna and Celestia have finally decided it's about time to retire. And they want to leave Twilight and her friends in charge. Twilight takes this about as well as you'd imagine. Not at all.
Yeah, I was about to say, in other words, awfully.
It is not too out of place though, considering the build-up, and as well as, well, Lauren at one point did say something about successor.
Yeah, it was the original plan.
Yeah. Oh, with the Starlit, Sunset Shimmer kind of coming full circle now. Sunset Shimmer is now going to be angry.
Yeah, and speaking of which, going back to last week a bit, apparently there was a tweet about what the Comic-Con preview had people thinking towards what the actual intention was of that special was. Where apparently it was supposed to be like an intermediary step where they finally, accept that, yeah, this supernatural stuff, superhero stuff is going to be a thing now. And we might see more Equestria girls in the future.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the only thing they've said. That's the only thing they said that's still going.
Oh, so is Equestria Girls going to continue on before?
Possibly.
This is complicated. Ugh.
But back to the actual ponies.
Well, I struggle.
But yeah, so Twilight's worrying, but everyone reassures her it'll be fine. She's been through a lot and she's conquered all of that. And proceeds to calm down. Until she finds out that, yeah, the princesses only need a couple days to get things set up, and then everything's all hers. Yeah, she needs to he brings out the paper bag.
Great little touches.
So, back at Twilight's castle. Yeah, that's something we haven't seen in a while.
By the way, there's a couple references during this. By the way, there's a couple of callbacks during the Candlelight scenes. The rarity shirt, as well as Western Girls, and the way they were hooves in, hooves out.
Right. So yeah, Twilight's still doing her worrying thing, or Twilighting as they've been. A noun or verb, I forget.
You may need to say that again when things get better.
Hold on, the connection's doing the thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to check the footage, yes, they made Twilight into a verb.
That's our Pinky.
Yeah, it's like they all know how Twilight reacts to these kind of things. They know the routine. Not Twilight. Spike already has the quill and paper ready.
I was more talking about how she has a tendency to make up words remember, oh, also from Equestria Girls, I'm so nervous excited.
Also, Discord was there. He noped out as soon as he realized how he already knew how things were going to go. Twilight worries. Everyone reassures her. Twilight's still worried. So yeah, he noped out of there. And during their conversation, Twilight, why do I keep saying Twilight? Anyway, so they talked about the various villains they've conquered: T-Rex, Chrysalis again, Cozy Glow, Sombra. A few others, of course, bringing up Starlight when she was evil, Discord when he was evil, and Applejack went through as a Flim and Flam count.
I suppose they could.
Yeah.
I suppose they could, considering that alternate future.
Yeah. And of course, Rainbow Ash borrows the lampshade a bit because they were talking about how they never needed something about the princesses. Rainbow Dash points out that they've never really helped before anyway.
There's only a small criticism I have to that.
And they did help last season.
Yeah, they helped with beating off the storm a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
It. Yeah, that was it.
See, they were helpful for 2 episodes.
Can't knock them. I'm trying so hard to get this right, but it's such a hard stance.
Meanwhile, in the forest, Chrysalis is still crazy. Moving on. Meanwhile, in Tartarus, Cozy Glow is annoying T-Rex. And it was off in a cloud of black smoke. And it was action again. Can it be one of those nights?
Yeah, it's original. Yeah, I was never saying. Great. So
have you guys reconnecting issues or just me? I said probably time to watch.
I know what you're saying.
Whatever you say.
Oh, you're back.
Like I was saying, is it just me having connection issues, or have you guys also been having issues?
I don't think so.
It's been pretty random. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's all of us, sometimes it's one of us or 2 of us.
So I'll just chalk it up to Discord being annoying today.
Sure.
So yeah, they get whisked off in in clouds of black smoke. Meanwhile, someone scribbled totally not a pentagram. It's like It's an M with a line through it.
McDonald's.
Some form of
No,
complex spell nexus. I think that's what they're called.
Pentagon.
no, the one behind this, it has to be Mario. I think Pokemon.
Oh, great! It's happening again.
And then it goes back to again.
It's gonna be
Hey, we're at least almost the fourth of the rest of the episode.
Oh, I'm hearing you, but not. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, everyone. This happens some weeks. So, from the center of the circle rises a black crystal. Smoke swirls around it, rising up into a cloud of dark smoke. Rising from it, a reddish horn and glowing green eyes. With purple eyeshadow, apparently. Yes, Sombra is back.
It's smoke.
New and improved.
Or
So,
is he-
Tia and Cozy Glow find themselves somewhere unknown, and they also find Chrysalis. They accuse each other of being the one to bring them there. They weren't. And Sombra reveals himself with a new voice actor this time. He is now voiced by the person who does Flutter Guy. And the true mastermind behind this reveals himself. Grogar. Anyone who's actually seen Generation 1, yeah, you know. What?
I thought it was something like that.
Anyone who's seen Generation 1 knows that is a name to fear. Grogar has brought the four together, basically to be the Legion of Doom. They had the whole base for it and everything.
changed all that by uniting the forces of evil on all worlds to form a single deadly alliance that nothing could stop. On that day, the League of Darkness was born.
Yes. Let's see now. No, that's not it. I'm trying to find the voice actor for Grogar.
You said so. You said it before we. You said it, of course, before we started, but it was something along the lines of a Dragon Ball Z narrator.
Yeah. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And it's surprisingly appropriate considering the Dragon Ball Z fight we got back in the 4th season.
Yeah, I mean, it took him a while to show up, but hey, finally here.
Also, his design really doesn't seem that too far apart from his
Original.
yes.
Yeah, they adapted him pretty faithfully. And, let's see now. Just looking something up.
And I think it's safe to say most of us are conflicted on Sombra's new voice. Somehow I heard hints of Guinness in there. Now his sexual preference I can answer. Oh my.
Yeah, it's like I'm conflicted on Sombra's voice. It's like doesn't have the same menace as it used to.
Yeah. Leaves a bit to be desired.
And chances are I'm probably the only one that's picked. And chances are I'm probably the only one that was kind of hoping for Alucard Symphony of the Night.
So yeah, his plan: have the villains work together to defeat Twilight and her friends. Because hey, teamwork works for them, so why not the villains?
I mean, sound plan so far?
The group, however, aren't exactly so sure about this.
Spock approves this logic.
And he asked how it is that they were defeated before. Chrysalis claims that they cheat.
Yeah.
T-Rex claims that they get really lucky. Cozy Glow's like, well, I'm just a kid, so...
Surprised I actually got that far.
Yeah, what do you have to bring to the table other than manipulation without magic? Nothing of force power, in a way.
Hey, don't knock someone who puts all their points into the charisma.
All in charisma.
It's like, yeah, who needs magic when you can let your words do the work for you?
And she doesn't. She's just a Pegasus.
Yeah.
That said, it is one thing to talk those words, it's another to make sure people are actually following you.
True. But, yeah, Sombra, he's having none of this. He's gonna do things his way. Take control of the Crystal Empire, and then Equestria. Also, right, T-Rex is slightly buff again. Grogar gave him a little bit of energy. But yeah, Sombra goes on a long speech, and Grogar basically whisks him off in mid-sentence.
So go prove it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's also a little bit. It's also surprising that they actually know. It's also surprising that they actually know each other, sort of. There's a good amount of exposition. There's a good amount of exposition with this version of Grover. Groger. Darn it.
Oh yeah, that dastardly villain, Gilgert.
Grover.
So, back at the school, Starlight Glimmer's been called to Twilight's office. Twilight is going through a massive checklist, and she is Twilighting bad. But to finally find the talk to Starlight Glimmer a bit of her checklist, and basically tells her since Twilight has to run Equestria, school in the castle, that's all on you now. And Starlight Glimmer gets all worried and everything, and Twilight tells her to get a hold of herself. Don't worry about it. You've accomplished so much. And Starlight Glimmer tosses this back in her face. She was acting. And it's like, yeah, what you said.
This is an episode of acting, by the way.
Wow.
I just realized, like, a bunch of them are acting.
It's also good.
Twilight, on the other hand, is having none of that because running a country is completely different from running a school. Yeah, I have to hand it to her. It is a lot different.
It's also pretty good that they're. Oh, great! Are you getting it? Okay, there. Okay, that was a short moment. Short moment this time. Thank goodness. Anyway, I was saying it's good to know that they're keep maintaining the back and forth that comes about.
Yeah.
Like one moment you're freaked out, and another moment regain composure and face your fears.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Empire, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, normally it's sunny there, but today it's cloudy with a chance of mind control. Yep, Sombra's back, and right off the bat, he starts putting the slave helmets on.
At least those were a division.
Yeah. Ooh, I decided something. I remember playing a Final Fantasy VI mod with ponies, and I remember that it was Discord. I think it was Discord that did the mind control card. But with this, it's like Sombra would make a better fit with the whole mind control thing. Sorry, just random thought I had a little skimming through the episode. Anyway, so yeah, Sombra already has his soldiers, and he's marching into the castle. And unfortunately, they misplaced the baby. Whoops.
And despite reference, she's not exactly that, well, dangerous.
Yeah, where'd all the danger go?
Yeah, so yeah, Sombra already has Flurry Heart, who says her first word. Yeah. And also tries to bite at Sombra. Go get him.
Starting early. Taught him well.
So yeah, they're all chained up. They're forced to kneel before Sombra. Except Flurry. Flurry doesn't kneel.
No. Already short enough, I guess.
Flurry Heart is having none of his crap.
Like I said, it's one thing to speak. It's another to make sure your people are following you.
Yeah. So yeah, thankfully before they were captured, they sent a letter at the Twilight who gathers everyone together because it's time to do a rescue. Twilight, at this point, Twilight's feeling a lot more confident. But it's pointed out that Sombra probably already has the Crystal Heart, which he does, and that's what they used last time. So, solution, the elements of harmony.
Oh, there's a visual gag. They managed to include this time. You know those big check things that they sometimes have at, say, a game show or a sporting event or something like that?
Or, what's it called? The clearinghouse thing. Publisher's Clearinghouse? Giant check?
Oh,
yeah, they included that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also briefly asked Discord if he could just take care of it, and he nopes out.
I think that's a pretty good base. Just short about. Sorry interrupting.
That's alright.
What do you think?
Looking good.
It's good.
It's a good.
So yeah, back in the Crystal Empire, Sombra be chillin', yo.
Redecorating, as you said.
No, he did a little bit of redecorating, but he didn't really get into that until much later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like so. Yeah, sorry, mind wandered off a moment. So yeah, the main six finally arrive, but Sombra does his mind whammy on them. You remember the dwarf from the season 3 premiere? Basically
Yes.
that. Using their own fears against them. Except they accounted for this, and they were just buying time for the elements to activate.
You've activated my trap card.
Yeah, guys, not having any of that.
Well, partly that, partly while Sombra was distracted, Spike went and freed Cadence, Shining Armor, and Flurry Heart. And Cadence always goes and yoinks the Crystal Heart away.
Yoink.
And that gets restored. I think that's what allow them to really break out of it, you know? The air control. Anyway, so Sombra's blasted, and the day is saved. That was quick. To the point where even they comment at that it was rather easy. Also, Flurry Heart is firing lasers at Sombra. Oh, Flurry!
You like the label, by the way, does that help you?
You said the best movie we're watching. An abridged premiere from season 3.
Yeah, season 3 premiere abridged. With Flurry Heart and the elements.
Important note.
So the day is saved, and yeah, that went well. Time to return the elements. Oh, what's that? Smoke? Crystals? Oh, whoops. The tree is destroyed.
This kind of reminds me
Another trailer moment.
Just a little bit of a flashback of the crystals bursting through the walls. Clone Wars reference again, sorry. Ever seen those those droid bridge, what are they, boarding ships? The punch holes through the ship? Yeah, reminded me of that for some reason. Continue. They'd punch a hole and then they'd open up. Cool show. Anyways, continue.
So yeah, Sombra faked his death and followed them back to the Tree of Harmony to find out where it was, and destroyed it. And the elements. Whoops.
I think the closest
So
thing.
yeah,
I think the closest
they
thing.
boned.
I think the closest thing to your description that I can think of is does anyone know Wallace and Gromit?
I have heard of them, yes.
Okay, bit of a. Okay, bit of a. It's red again. And we're back. Anyway. There seems to be a bug on the miss.
What?
Oh, there we go. And it's gone again.
For some reason, I put outline as 2 words, and I'm not going to fix it.
And waiting for the connection to... Ah, there we go. Yeah, connection was red for a bit.
Oh. Ripping pieces.
And, okay, there we go. Bit of a spoiler for Close Shave. Bit of a spoiler for the Close Shave, which is one of the which is one of the original shorts. Turns out the main villain is a robot, and he's able to smash through the door and get it open. That's basically.
I remember that. Oh. It was a long time ago that I watched it.
That's the best example I can think of what you said.
I can try to look for an example later on. Anyways, continue.
So I was looking something up. So yeah, it's blah blah blah, blah.
And
Credits, intro.
Definitely the best way you can cut it in half.
So yeah, Sombra is basically won. Elements are destroyed, trees gone, and now the main six are trapped in a cage.
New lower
And if you remember from Season 3, apparently his crystals are magic resistant.
That would have been good to know.
Yeah. So yeah, Sombra could do the mind whammy on them, but, well, he's already planning on conquering the closest thing around, Ponyville. And that would be their greatest fear, is Ponyville being conquered. So he just leaves them.
Maybe implying that it takes effort to, mind control them. Maybe he was saving it.
I was reminded of something back when I was watching the live stream of this earlier today. A quote. I think I know where it's from, but yes, your overconfidence is your weakness. Your faith in your friends is yours, or something like that.
Throughout this entire moment, I was like, "Hey, Legion, maybe this is a good time to, I don't know, join him."
So yeah, the main six are stuck, but they decide, there's some nice dirt around, let's dig that up. So they dig their way out, with Pinkie Pie using her drill hair again. Been a while since we've seen that. And yeah, they finally get free, and yeah, Ponyville's conquered. Everyone's already been what?
Frick.
Yep. Frick indeed. Everyone's been mind whammied, and not even Twilight can break the spell.
Sorry, I like that word. I don't know why it affected me so much.
Mind whammy?
Yes. That's a good one. Needs to be used more often. Petition to use mind whammy.
And yeah, so basically everyone that they know is being controlled. And yeah, remember that thing that the Tree of Harmony was supposed to stop? What's it called? Oh yes, the Everfree Forest. Yeah, they decided, now's about a good time to attack.
Well, if you look at it in a different way, it might have always been attacking, but been held back.
True.
So it's just, if it's not an entity, it could just be, always fighting to attack. But...
In a strange way, though, it's not exactly the black ones from the season 4.
Yeah, they're not blue and black like they were.
Well, I think that was Discord's thing, whereas the forest itself...
Not technically evil, just kind of mischievous, you're saying?
Yeah, similar but separate things.
Good point.
So yeah, even if they defeat Sombra, there might not be a Ponyville to return to. So, with the help of Rainbow Dash, they decide it's time to get gardening. What
he said?
They get the yard tools. So yeah,
Rango picks up a freaking axe. And that's pretty serious.
yeah. Meanwhile, Sombra with his army of civilians goes to Canterlot. And yeah, the princesses aren't even there.
Hey, it's for a good reason.
Interesting how he was informed of the.
Meanwhile, hours later, the main six are still at it and not making much progress. But thankfully, there's a timely intervention of the princesses and Starspoil the Bearded, who points out before the Tree of Harmony, it was the pillars that kept the forest at bay. So they're sent ahead to take care of Sombra, although the princesses realize, oh yeah, they left Canterlot undefended. Whoops. Though, to be fair, it's probably for the best. They would have gotten mind whammied as well.
Like that.
So at least they're doing something productive for once.
To be honest, yeah, this is probably the most productive use of them.
I can definitely remember it. I can definitely remember a tweet with it. I can definitely remember a tweet of their. I definitely remember someone tweeting about the return. It was like, yeah, retirement lasts for all the better part of a. Yeah, retirement doesn't last all that long. The princesses are good at laser cannons, but they're not very good at pointing them in any direction. So,
hey, they can handle weather. That's one thing they can handle.
And the sun and the moon.
And small children.
Small children. What? Wait, what?
Yeah, last season 8 finale.
Oh yes.
Because he's getting away from the princesses and
small magicless ponies, by the way.
Racist douchebag. I forget his name.
Perfect timing.
Naysay.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Perfect timing. A large group of opposition.
And the guards. The last time the guards were actually useful.
And they actually...
The only time the guards were actually useful.
I mean, the princesses were actually even, like, accurate and stuff. I mean, of course, they were going up against a literally magicless pony, but with probably a pretty slow climb rate and everything, but...
Hey, take what victories you can get.
We'll give it to them.
So yeah, teleports the group up to just outside of Canterlot, and yeah, everyone's already waiting for them. She really doesn't want to have to fight at the ponies of Equestria, especially those that may be friends.
The classic hostage situation ensues. We can't actually punch them.
Whiplash decides, I'll just fly in. Except, yeah, they already got the Wonderbolts.
Shoot. Apparently they were already positioned not in wherever they are, like their airfield or whatever it is, but in Canterlot for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, that route's off. Also, artillery fire from the unicorns on the ground.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
It's like, need to slow the mouth down.
Tough times all around.
So yeah, unfortunately they can't do anything for the ponies here, so they teleport inside. Also, we get to see Fancy Pants and Moon Dancer again.
I didn't notice Moon Dancer. Rip.
Why did they then just go straight inside? We'll never know.
Yeah.
Because drama.
Yeah.
And I do like how they run around in in Ponyville for a bit.
That is fair drama exposition.
Drama exposition. That's a new one. Double whammy.
So they're inside the castle. All they have to do is confront Sombra, and Discord shows up.
Yeah. It's like, it's my chance.
And it's like, Discord's doing the usual Discord thing. It's like, he was so sure they'd be able to do it without help, but yeah, they're in a bind here. They really want his help. And it's like, at first it's like, yeah, no, it's like, you got this, but finally gives in. Oh yeah, there's guards by the door. Discord takes care of them. So they finally they finally confront Sombra. And Sombra tries doing his thing, but Discord's having none of it. Blast after blast gets chaosed away.
Gee, how many times has the place been attempted redecoration? Twice?
Yeah. And Discord, or it's, well, I don't know if I call it passive aggressive, but he's basically doing the whole, like, you should have gotten this, Twilight, but yeah, fine, whatever. Fluttershy is my favorite. And Sombra sends a blast towards Fluttershy, and Discord intercepts it with his body. And down he goes.
No.
Classic move. That's an example I can think of. A movie callback.
So yeah, Discord is down for the count, and it's like, he has no more strength left in him, but decides to give a truly inspirational speech. Like, Fluttershy will always be generous, Applejack honest, yada yada yada.
Reach deep inside yourself.
And yeah, they're angry now, and yeah, Twilight starts spotting away Sombra's magic, and they start glowing and floating and doing the typical elements of harmony thing. Because, as they learned that day, the true elements of harmony were the friends they made along the way.
Only took them 9 seasons.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they kind of learned that already, but...
And, sometimes you have to take some lessons again.
Yes.
Little recap, why do we always take math over and over and over? This is the reason.
Bit of a callback to the opening dream sequence from Magic Sheep.
Yeah. And of course, they do the whole bit of like, we keep trying to tell everyone, but none of the villains believe us. Friendship is magic. And Sombra gets blasted. Probably for good this time.
Yeah, that might be the final one.
I'm still...
We'll get there. We'll get there.
You're like, we'll get there. Calm down.
So yeah, the wrap-up party. Fluttershy is helping take care of Discord, who asks for a something or other, and the princesses finally show back up, and yeah, Twilight's all down because the tree was destroyed, the elements were destroyed, and Sombra nearly took over on her, and it was all on her watch, and she isn't prepared for this, and everything's all her fault. But they reassure her that it's fine. True leader knows when to admit knows when to admit mistakes. And that, yeah, maybe they've rushed this whole retirement thing a bit. They'll do it when she's ready.
Soon, but not now.
Which Twilight admits that she isn't quite yet. This upsets Discord because he pretended to be hurt just to give an inspirational speech about how Twilight and their friends don't need anyone else's help or the elements or whatever. They've been upset about this because they truly thought he was hurt. But yeah, to find out that all that stuff is all for nothing, Discord is done. Like, he is out of there. He is done for the day.
Discord was really funny in this. I really liked him. To be honest, Discord was really good. He kind of is the lighting it. You know, the show's a kid's show, right? And he's kind of the one that brings it back to the light. You know, brings us a little bit of light back. Because it's like, it doesn't. There wasn't really a lot at stake. You know what I mean? Discord could have fixed this at any time. It's saying basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's a bit of like, yeah, no, it's okay, guys. But obviously we know there's still in the background something bad.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Yeah, not Sombra, Grogar. Yeah, other side of the alphabet.
Yeah.
Gives the report of Sombra's demise, and that he'll serve as an example of those two don't obey his orders.
You forgot Cozy Glow is trying to get them to work together.
Yeah, teamwork is like friendship, and we'll say nice things about each other, and Chrysalis is having none of that.
Sorry, fandom.
And T-Rex barely tolerating her.
He's been stuck with her a lot, so he knows what to look out for.
Sarah, basically the message is clear. Obey or else. Cue the nervous laughter.
The nerve tingling laughter, you mean?
No. After Glogar starts laughing, the others two
right. There's some pretty good laughs in this. Top-notch laughs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the season 9 premiere. It's much good.
Very much good.
Definitely recommend it.
Yeah, they pulled it. Yeah, they pulled it with season 4 again. There's going to be some. Is it going to be quite the working story?
Yep.
Also, some other comments from earlier scenes. There's major fan service on behalf of, well,
the callbacks and stuff.
Sombra being the dominance.
Yes, like he spent the entire.
Yeah, he actually did something for once.
So if you needed your Sombra fix, this is definitely the episode for you.
Also, kind of a little funny when they were. Kind of a little funny when they pull off another self-aware moment, only to be ruined.
Wait, what was that?
Also, kind of funny how they pulled off a self-aware. Kind of funny how they pulled off a self-aware moment, only for it to be ruined.
Ah, yeah.
I'm liking this so far, by the way, this art. I'm liking this style. This is a fun style. I am sort of copying an artist style, not the style of it, not actually what it is.
I swear that hair is giving me Rarity vibes.
Hey, look, I didn't come up with the colors. Well, if you read the comic, I mean the fanfic, she does spend a lot of time with Rarity, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's him. Yeah. And I get back to that in about a half hour.
What?
Oh, my mobile game. Yeah, there's Relic Banners coming up in about half hour. Gonna put on a few of them, but I've learned that I don't do quite as well on item gathering if I do it like either late night or early morning.
What was actual time? So yeah, these episodes are pretty dang good.
Oh, hey. The Grogar guy was also the narrator for Captain N.
What's that?
What?
What's that?
Captain N, the Captain
Game
N, the Game Master. The Nintendo advertisement.
Probably before my time.
Well, it was 89.
89, then yes. Way before me.
Oh, wow. Huh.
That quote
Interesting.
That quote I made earlier regarding the Legion of Darkness was basically from the comic version.
By the way, we were...
Go ahead.
Oh, shoot. Of course. Dag nabbit. Anyway, sorry. I was going to say, we were talking about where we think the season's going to go. Sort of.
Yes.
I think...
Like I was trying to say, I wouldn't bet on that being the last we see of Sabra, considering, well, Grogu's apparently a big in the life manipulation type thing.
Oh, like a...
Necromancer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact. The whole Grogar being a necromancer or thing of G-Wen, it was actually canon, so not actually canon. But now it's like, well, wait, look at that.
We've done it, guys.
That took long enough.
We've done it.
So yeah, my thoughts of where this season might be heading and whatnot. I'm thinking the villain group is likely to end up backstabbing in a Grogar. Likely, if for one reason or another, he goes for a plan that they decide is too much even for them.
Oh, you think they're gonna basically become greedy?
No, more of a self-preservation kind of thing.
Oh. Kind of makes sense.
This is the final season, and they have to go out big.
I could see that. It would be funny, yeah, if
I was also kind of thinking this. I was also kind of thinking the same thing. Although alongside the points of, okay, this is where we went too far. Okay, this is where we went too far. That's it. We're throwing in the towel.
Yeah, it's like, we're evil, but we're not that evil.
For good.
Yeah.
You think they're going to be kind of reformed?
Wouldn't be too out of place considering, well, friendship is magic.
I'm not sure I'd go full reformation, but more to, like, it'd still probably be there, but at least you know where they stand. It's like, they may try to take over, but it won't get it to the... Okay, because you got pretty close, but it won't get it up into the everything is completely screwed range.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think redeeming 3 villains in one go is a stretch even for them.
I think maybe like Cozy Glow might get reformed, but maybe not all of them.
Well, I think what you're saying is it needs to be well executed in order for such a thing to happen.
Right.
And speaking of execution,
Well, I was thinking more of the enemy, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of deal.
Speaking of execution, yikes!
speaking of execution, Chrissy went certainly better than the last time.
Wait, what was that?
And speaking of execution, Chris was certainly better than the last time, don't you think?
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna bring up the fact that, yeah, it confirms my thoughts on a previous episode. The Meat and 6 was completely pointless.
Hey. Maybe not completely. Just marginally.
99%.
Basically, in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't be much of a. Basically, in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't be much of a.
It's easily skippable now.
Ooh, that looks good. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking that. Not gonna lie. Okay. If you're like, meh. It's actually pretty hard to draw correctly. There you go. Meh. Oh!
Oh no, her eyes are trying to escape.
You can't get back here, you frick. Get back here. Oh shoot, did I crash it? No, we're good. Okay.
But yeah, definitely gonna have an overarching plot this season. Much like season 4 and kind of season 5. But season 5 is a lot more subtle,
Yeah.
in that you actually had to actively look.
And even that, you had to look really close.
Yeah, so back when Starlight was going all "Where's Waldo" on us.
Good times. Look at that. I mean, can you get more detailed than that? I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like,
well, yes, but do I want to get more detailed than that? Is the question. No.
I think season 8 will also. I think season 8 also kind of fits in that category, but kind of fits in that category, mostly for one character.
wait, what? I kind of blanked out.
Actually, if you think about it, season 8 kind of fits in that category, though only for one particular character.
Right.
Right?
Also, that's a very nice crystal keyblade you have there.
Ooh,
Or ice keyblade.
Should it be crystal?
I'm pointing out that it's see-through.
Hey, it's a lightsaber. You've
Yeah, it's just basically close to relevancy in that something big is coming, and a warrior must be prepared for it.
Cannot use history eraser. Good. We don't want any. We're not having any of those retcons.
no. I'm trying to select. What's happening? Okay. I gotta select this, and we're gonna do a bit darker than that, and then kind of. We're gonna do a harsh brush, actually. Oh, what? What layer am I on?
Yeah, but yeah, I was hearing some sounds. Like at first, I thought, "What? Is my Amazon thing playing music?" And it's like, no, wait, no, it's just raining outside.
Just it's raining outside. You thought it? Okay.
It's raining up here.
Well, it was raining at a certain pace where it sounded like there was a bit of a beat going on.
Take your word for it.
It's raining up here for a bit this week.
Her fourth will be shaded.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a day, definitely. Well, actually, it's today now.
Heyo.
Have to go shopping, pick up some medicine, and hopefully I'll be able to find those hazelnut spread M&Ms.
Okay. KS.
Yeah, according to reviews, apparently they taste like Nutella.
Okay. That's looking sharp. Look at how sharp this is.
Sounds like you're talking about the peanut brand. Most of mine have been chocolate.
M&M's?
Yes.
Right. But yeah, like if the other flavors were any indication, I'll probably be able to find it at Walgreens. Because it seems like no other store carries them.
And speaking of M&Ms, I took the liberty of ponifying the advertising characters.
Oh.
Yeah. Should be going up on DeviantArts pretty soon.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Look at that. That simple touch breaks it up so much. Oops. I like it. Look at that.
Yeah, actually, the shading is very nice.
Oh, I just...
Kind of reminds me of the comic art style.
There you go. I can show you what I'm working on, like what style I'm sort of copying afterwards. Not copying, but using. It's a better way of doing it. That's good. I like this style a lot, actually. It's simple and it looks sharp. Now for the, do I copy? You know what? I'm just gonna draw her cutie mark. I don't want to link anything. I'm lazy today. And by lazy, this is actually probably harder than just linking it. But it'll match her style better, I think. Wait, which layer am I doing this on? Oh, the shading layer. Doesn't really matter.
I think it should also address a certain element of the room. Radiant Hope.
But
I think it's also best we address the elephant in the room. Radiant Hope.
Who's that?
that's what I was asking.
Sorry, he's not as much an elephant in our rooms, I guess.
The elephant is invisible.
In our rooms, a bit.
Basically sort of a thing in the comics. At this point, I'm like, we'll see what else turns up before we can.
Oh,
Question.
Is it something with Sombra?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I know what you.
Yeah, people were kind of upset with the whole somber thing after the comics.
What, that he was a good guy, or that?
Well, after getting the comics, having Samba now be, what he was in this episode.
Oh yeah, I kind of like the comics one. Yeah.
The Sage, Sage of the Crystal Empire was the more controversial one.
What happened there? Look at that glitch.
Whoa. His
What
feature
is
his
happening
magic
here?
backstory, however.
Okay, that fixed it.
But yeah, the whole thing with Radiant is basically a bit of an elephant in the room at this point. But all I'm saying now is, let's wait before we make any. Let's wait before we make any real decisions.
Right.
Uh-oh, what have I done here? Okay. Now, where do I put the sword? Should it be... It should be under the hair. So kind of like there. What color should this sword be?
Hmm.
Hang on. I think I'll do this color. I got one. Okay. Working on it. Wait. There we go. Let's turn down the sword a bit. Yes, that looks so good. I love it. Wait, where is the sword? Oh, it's up one more. That's awesome. It's like glitching again. Oh, yikes. Check yourself. Yeah, look at it, it's all glitched. Fix yourself.
Getting back on the comic. Getting back on the comics a bit. How's the Cosmos storyline for you guys?
What?
Getting back to the
I mean, I really need to catch up on the comics.
Yeah, I'm a bit behind on them too, to be honest. Not super behind, but enough to not probably have much of a comment. To be honest, I got a lot of normal stuff I gotta read for school and crap. Which is definitely not quite as fun, but... Can I fill this pretty easily? Yeah, there it is. Man, that was laggy. Did you see how laggy that was?
A little bit. Ooh.
What?
Oh, did a pull on my game. Oh, well, what do you know?
I don't.
Well, I guess I don't have to pull on the glint thing for cloud since I just got that from the pull. Woohoo! And, let's see. Ooh, Glue Ultra, nice. And what the hell's this? Oh, Machina, screw that. For those of you who are aware, I play a mobile game called Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
Do you keep records?
You basically get to unlock Final Fantasy characters to play as, and you actually use in-game currency or out-of-game currency to get relics for them, which actually unlocks special moves for them.
You see.
And at the moment, they're actually celebrating the 4th anniversary at the moment, and they just released a set of banners that are basically, okay, these are real money exclusive, but if you do one pull of the banner, and it's a one-shot each, you get to select a relic of whatever type tier type you did the draw for.
Okay.
And I just eliminated one of the things I was going to go for because I pulled it on the draw.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to get a thing for Cloud, but, well, I just got that.
I just remembered something I tweeted this morning.
Dang it.
Yeah, out of inventory space.
That's awesome. Oh. I love it. That looks awesome. I love the... That key came out, that looks cool.
Yes.
I want to add a bit of maybe shine to it or something. Oops.
Yeah. Yep. I forgot to take a screenshot last time. Oops.
Ooh, I know. There we go. Yikes.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
I got the same item again. I managed to get a dupe.
Something tells me it's not another AP boost.
What?
Something tells me it's not another AP boost. That's something Josh Scorcher usually gets excited for when he's playing Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ah. No, I got the exact same item that I got on that first pull that got me excited. It's like if there was actually any benefits to getting duplicates, that'd be great, but, yeah.
Okay. I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Swing! Now, tell me that doesn't look epic. You wanted a Keyblade? Well, I don't think you can deny that isn't a Keyblade.
Oh, hey, it looks like one of those golden swords, cheap golden swords I use for upgrade materials.
Oh, cheap, what? Close your mouth. Hush yourself. Check yourself before I wreck you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. As they all say. As all wise men say. I will have you know. That looks... Oh! I love it. All right. I think that's a wrap, to be honest. Man, I love that. Okay, save as. Quick. Nick's sword. Key sword. Yeah, that's good. Yes, please. Okay. Need that. Need this. No. Okay, file. Save as. JPEG. Do a JPEG. We want max. Save. Okay. Closing thoughts?
Very good episode. Good start to the season.
Yeah, I don't think we could have asked for any better, to be honest. That was pretty good.
Just when you thought they couldn't get any darker. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely went for the stuff. Let me prove you that this isn't just a girl show.
Are we getting into the Star Wars: The Clone Wars isn't for kids? It's not a kid show. There's lots of gratuitous violence, and it's got very adult themes. I'll have you know. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, and it's a bit of nerve-wracking, which is kind of fun. It's kind of rare to have that.
And according to next week, the tree is the first thing on the list that needs attention.
Yep.
Like, shoot. You know that thing we've been hyping up for a while and creating as a character? It's dead. So, like, is Holograph Twilight dead? I think it's confirmed. You will be missed, Holograph Twilight. Who tried to kill some kids. But we don't talk about that part.
Just you wait. But yeah, it's safe to say But yeah, it's safe to say we're set for quite a cool. But yeah, it's safe to say that we're set for quite the season. That seems a bit too appropriate for its certainly isn't coming back. Yeah, we will definitely be keeping an eye on things. We will definitely be keeping an eye on things as they go from here. So
Yep.
Stay safe. Get better if you are under the weather, and we will see you all for. We will see you all next week for a crucial point that of course we'll need addressing. Take care.
Later.
Bye.